Oh, hi Libra. I don't know why it's doing this. It's telling me to rotate my device. Can you guys stay straight? Like, it's not. Everything is going to come in sideways now. I don't know. Shoot. Oh well. I'm not going to be able to see your comments, so either way, Libra. You saw your title. It's supposed to shake it off or cut it off. It's one of the freaking two. You're going to continue to shake off somebody putting you down or people not treating you right. You're just going to shake that shit off. Or you're going to finally cut them off. Look, we have a full moon coming up in your sign. You're the balance and justice card of all of this. It's called karma. So Libra, let me talk to you a minute. You guys are the start of the upper echelon signs, and you're an air sign. It begins with you. But I really wish that I could play music during this. I did kind of like a Facebook thing, and I tried to like match artists up with certain songs that kind of matched the energy of what I was feeling. And for you guys, obviously, I got Eminem. Someone was on here. When they said Eminem, I don't care. That song, The Fall, and the song Lucky You. You need to watch both those videos. And you need to make a decision. It's decision time. So that justice can be served throughout the zodiac. Because what you're going to do right now with this full moon, because it's all about your sign, it's all in your sign, is help the collective close karmic cycles. So you're aware. It keeps saying rotate device. Everything, I don't know. Whoever's on here, hello. I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be focused on the chat. You can chat, intermingle chat. I won't pull cards for the chat. If I end up getting enough, I'll start doing super chats at one point when I get enough subs. But one of the things that I've been channeling for you is that you really, really, really need to take your power back. You've been pushed down and pressed down for far too long, Libra. And you're the zodiac balance. What do you think's going to happen? The rest of us are going to be off of balance. So, Libra, it starts with you. Whether you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yeah, welcome to Blue Flame Integration. Sorry, I usually get straight into the channeling. And I've been channeling a lot the last few days. This Pisces energy, yeah, is having a lot of us making decisions. What road are you going to follow? Are you going to cut it off or are you just going to keep shaking off bad behavior? I haven't been feeling very strong about it either. Like this has been indecisive. This is that indecisive stuff that Libras go through. It's indecisive. Like you need to come into a strong understanding of your sign and who you are. Could be dealing with Leo, but this is the energies that I'm picking up. You want to know what? You need to start calling out shit that people are doing that has been holding you back. Not putting up with lies. Work on it. I believe a lot of you have been working hard too. This is all Pentacles. You've been digging your nose into work. but are you doing the spiritual work? Are you asking Spirit what decision to make? Or do you already know and you're trying to avoid it and digging into work? Okay, these cards are ready. Now, I'm gonna kind of do a messy thing so that you all see these cards are all jumbled up. And Spirit, I ask you to come right now. You know, you've been here with me. Look what just flipped over. Why I'm trying to get these, yeah. If you're dealing with Gemini, Libra, or you tap into Gemini's energy, get into that air energy. You're the smart ones of the zodiac. And the most, when it comes to air signs, probably the most steady. And that's what Spirit has showed me. Yeah, maybe, like I said, there's could be dealing with a Leo because, well, yeah. Twin flame, past life stuff. I really feel like most of us in the zodiac has been dealing with these karmic relationships, and cutting off people is very hard to do. Because first off, especially with your sign, you don't want to come off looking like the bad guy for doing what Spirit's telling you to do. I'm telling you, if you do what Spirit's telling you to do, you're not going to look like the bad guy. You're going to be standing in your power like you're supposed to. Someone's not treating you right, you know it. Right now is the time to use that energy and cut it off. That's just what I'm letting you know. That's what I'm hearing. Come on, guys. This new full moon is in your sign. Everything is shifting. Just like all the astrological transits, which I'm not going to get into right now, but they're huge. Alright, Spirit, I ask for you to come. I ask for my angels to be present. I ask for no distractions during this reading. And only for my higher self to be completely connected to Source. For Libra's highest good. And for the collective to come into perfect alignment with what they're to do as a collective. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. Four Swords in reverse. Central issue. I feel like lots of you have been going in. You could be in this state right now where you're dealing with all those fears. The other way to look at this, so you're really over it. And you're about ready to grab that sword that's been jammed down in there that you can't see, that's in your subconscious, and you're about ready to unleash it on some people. Make sure it's transmuted into faith, please. Sword of faith. All right, the blockage. Queen of Wands in reverse. Libra, if you're dealing with a fire sign, this is your blockage right now. This is something that you need to move out of the way. I came up with a whole different thing for this Celtic cross, which I'm doing the Celtic cross spread for you, not the 9-card spread. Look, this is your blockage. If you're dealing with a fire sign and whatever has happened, whether it be at work, whether it be a friend, whether it be a love relationship, this blockage is the trigger. This is the stuff that is causing you to not be able to come out on the other side of this. This is what's holding you back. So you're aware. You need to integrate this. And if you need help with that, this is your first step to getting into the rest of manifesting. Look, your foundation. 5 of Wands in reverse. You don't want no conflict. This has been you your whole life. You're like, yeah, I'll just go with the flow and keep my mouth shut and, yeah, let people treat me how they want. Foundation. Oh, there you are. The Justice card. This is your sign. You didn't want to fight for it. You didn't want to fight to clear this cycle and karma. Guess what? You're on the precipice of it. You were already revealed it. However, it's active. You're being inactive about it. Healing core issues, karmic issues, and ancestral issues. Justice is here for right now. Your card, you got the power to do so right now. And it's the end of that cycle. You can clear it all. Please go in and ask Spirit how. So that this sword gets unlodged. And these things, which is usually isolation, abandonment, and rejection, could be guilt, shame, as well. But this card, this sword, that yeah, it's usually rooted in fear. You don't, fear of conflict, fear of this, or guess what? It needs to be turned and transmuted into faith. All right, Libra. Past issue. What is the most recent past? What is this blockage? Like what? This trigger. I really feel I got a whole different thing for the Celtic Cross. So, and it's more of a healing modality. But I'm going to try and keep this as simple as possible for you guys. All right. Past issue for my Libras. That card. Yeah, you guys were stuck on making a decision. Actually, came out in reverse. So, at one point you were stuck. Now you're not. Piscean energy. Like, this is indecisive. Like, you might have made a decision in the past and now you're going back on it. Or you might have been shown this in your past, that you need to clear this ancestral stuff, karma. And you might have been asking questions, or you know certain things. That aren't right. When you start getting yourself rooted and grounded, Libra, guess what? You're going to you made the decision to take action in the past. And your overview, look, yeah, this is what everybody's been getting stuck on, Libra. Not just you. You're stuck on a soulmate relationship. And this is what has been at the forefront of your mind the whole time. If you're dealing with a Gemini, yeah. But it's this soulmate thing. Some people say, the twin flame card. Try not to use it on here, but a lot of it's within the community, so I have to say it. Libra. And you very well could be dealing with that dynamic. But you need to close this cycle first. Can't read, everything sideways. Look, you got this. But you need to fight for it. Anything worth having is fighting for. All right. What are they manifesting for the future? Look at this. Very well could be moving or considering it. This is a card of movement. Moving forward. If you do this, you get this emotional security under control, and you get your thought patterns under control, I'm going to let you know something. One thing that Spirit has been revealing to me, and I'm going to kind of let it out there. This is air energy. What I channeled today is usually in the overview position a lot of times. That's your the thoughts that come to your mind. Not usually subconscious. That's stuff that you do automatically. It's the stuff that you consciously think of. However, there's a lot of confusion with with this position in an overview, because you have negative thoughts coming from one direction and positive thoughts coming from another direction. And you know what that causes? Cognitive dissonance. You don't know what to do. But I think you got real good clarity in the past and decided to get unstuck and untangled. Because this is the Hangman in reverse. Now that's 3 major arcanas right here with the Justice card ready to free you from your karmic past. If this person in your overview is a karmic person or twin flame or whatever you want to say, because it is that card, you might need to cut it off and release yourself for now, so that you can come into proper alignment. You're going to have the cognitive dissonance of what am I doing? Work on yourself. Move forward on what your dreams and goals are, Libra. It's that time. How you see yourself is this. This is how you feel inside. You feel alone. Isolated. Left by somebody. Pretty much, yeah, abandoned. Funny, all those cards flipped over and it was like a fire sign. Queen of Wands ends up coming out. How many times did I pull Leo? All right, how other people see you as the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you ain't taking nobody's shit. You're on it, kind of unemotionally available at this point. Or very emotionally turned off. Because I think that you've been working on this. You're wanting to move forward. Okay. Also, if you're a Libra, which is in your foundation, and you have Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, I really feel like you definitely have water in your chart. You're either a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, something. Within, whether it be your rising or moon sign. And you wonder what? That's what's shining through right now. That's how other people see you. You very well could be a Scorpio Sun, Cancer, or a Scorpio rising, or a Cancer rising, or a Pisces rising. Taking on that trait. That's what you project out. All right. Or honestly, I think you really cut off emotion. And when you cut off emotion, you can't do this work. Even though in the past you chose to. But you don't want to fight to win. Because this is a closing of that cycle, people. All right. Hopes and fears is this. Knight of Pentacles. Why are you fearing this? Earth energy. Grounded. Slow, stable offer. Why are you fearing this? No fear. This is also something. This fear, when we talk about manifestation, and if the cognitive dissonance of negativity, yeah, this supports that negativity if it's a fear. If it's a hope, it supports the positive. And having faith. That also needs integrated, by the way. Let go. And I had 2 other cards, 3 other cards pop up for your outcome. All right. You have the 9 of Swords is worry. You're not going to get out of it. See that moon out there? Yeah. See? Your intuition's been telling you there's that little, yeah. There he is. There's a little owl. And the moon cycle. This person's sitting up worrying at night and stewing over all those swords that hang above her, which are all the areas of life that have hurt this person. And then look what comes in. Fiery message from the outcome. Either you're giving someone a fiery message, someone's giving that to you. Very well could be spirit telling you everything's going to be okay. You now have the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. Look, this 10 of Swords is the end. You have a choice to end this whole cycle. You do. You have to speak it out, though, and you have to speak your truth. Like I said, and not be afraid of conflict. Not be afraid of this conflict. When you open your mouth, it all dissolves. Like I said, this is a great 10 of Wands or 10 of Swords card. These are all perceived thoughts. None of these swords are piercing this person. A lot of decks shows a person bleeding out and dead, laying there for the birds to come and pick them apart. This is spiritual. And it's interesting because look, for your outcome card with the 9 of Swords, the Page of Wands is like, yeah, coming to tell you. Wake up. Do what you got to do, Libra. You're better than this. I'm telling you, as a Libra rising, you are better than what the hand you've been dealt. You're better than this. And you very well could, like I said, Pisces in your chart. High Priestess in reverse. This is using your intuition. Like I said, it could be, yeah, when you figure it out and you cut off, if you're dealing with the Pisces, you chose to cut them off, you're going to do so. Whether they have it in their chart somewhere, whether it be a moon or, you know. You want to know what? This also could be in reverse. Somebody else going through a spiritual awakening very well could be cutting you off. Because you're choosing not to use your intuition. Anybody who's choosing not to grow spiritually right now has no place in your life. None. They want to stay an immature child. You let them. Let them stay immature. I'm only going to pull a couple clarifiers here for this. I usually pull clarifiers for everything. But I'm going to pull clarifiers for this overview. I want a storyline for this foundation that I feel like you need to really go in deep with. All right, Spirit. I already cleaned all these cards. Every single deck of mine is cleaned. Okay. There's one. All right, Spirit. Look. There's the Four of Swords. On the Justice card, I'm telling you. This is the Dark Night of the Soul card. Emotions are everywhere, and you're trying to balance things out. Where you're not going to get balance unless you fight for it and open up your mouth. And speak your truth. I look at this Four of Swords because you had it in your main energy right here. In reverse. This is in the upright. This has been a problem. You've been silenced about your feelings, about what other people have done to you. And now you're sick of it. You took out those 3 swords that were hanging above your head and you pulled out that Faith sword. Please do that. This is your advice for this karmic thing. Yeah, it hurts. But I think that you can clear it easy now with this full moon coming up. I really feel like you can close this cycle. This karmic cycle that nobody wants to deal with. Yeah, we all have to deal with our shadows. This is the shadow stuff. All right, I want to pull for the Lovers here in the overview, Spirit. Give me a card for the Lovers card. 2 of Swords in reverse. Make a decision and stick with it. Stop being indecisive. Stop being indecisive. I've been telling you this for months. This is what's been on your mind, and this is what's been stopping you. However, they pushed you into the dark night of the soul. If you're in separation, you need to stop it and stop worrying about what they're doing, whether it be positive or negative, and move forward because this is in your future. This is a card of Cancer, the Chariot, future position. Why is the Chariot here? For my Libras in their future position. Very well could be moving somewhere. Oh, and I had a couple cards come out. I'm going to take them and see what Spirit says to me about them. Ooh. Ouch. Man, you guys are so confused. All right. Look. All right. Got the Knight of Swords in reverse. For Libra right now, this needs to be in the upright. You need to speak your truth. It's another card of movement. However, here it is in reverse because you don't want that conflict. Look, I'm going to tell you what right now. 4 Wands in reverse. It's not right time. This person, you need to know it. It's not the right time. Whoever you're dealing with, Libra, is not the right time. Get that in your head. You could be honestly have this person blocked too. Emotional stability is what Spirit's doing right now so that frequency and vibration can come into proper alignment. Nothing's aligned right now. Everybody needs to get this. It's all about emotional balance. Grounded. You're not feeling very grounded right now. Here comes that Tower. When you ground yourself, I also want to talk about forgiving yourself and not living in guilt too. When you ground yourself, this person's going to feel it. And it's going to bring a tower moment. This person's going to try and come back, running back. And or you want to what? They could fall away like they're supposed to. This is the get behind the Satan card. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is like standing before contracts. And yeah, you might choose like you're supposed to just cut it off. All right. Still didn't give me a Chariot card. Spirit. I'm going to take this top one. Okay. If you're dealing with the fire sign, could have a new one coming in. That could be what's indecisive for you. I know why you're feeling left out in the cold. I do. And I understand that left you a little bit unemotional. Hopes and fears. Why is the Knight of Pentacles their hopes and fears? Healing. Admitting rights and wrongs. Healing from this person who wasn't a king, but a mere knight that was slow and unemotional. That you feel is never coming in. You got to integrate that and worry about yourself. Since it's a major arcana, that's also the sign of Aquarius. But that's neither here nor there. Why is the Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, and the High Priestess in reverse? Okay, here we go. Because you're wondering about taking a leap of faith. This is your outcome. I think there's somebody new that you're manifesting in, just so you're aware. Could be an Aries. Here comes the Queen of Swords. Here she comes. Think you're about ready to speak your truth. Look, you're getting there. You're ready to speak your truth. Try to do it in a mature way. However, be prepared when you speak your truth, especially if you're taking a leap of faith, to get gaslighted. Here's a Page of Swords. This is kind of a person who doesn't, tell the truth all the time. Or omits things and leaves shit out. That's why, okay. That's why. And she's in reverse. Yep, I understand now. You're going to speak your truth, hearing the outcome, and take a leap of faith to this person. That's the decision you're making in your overview. And look, they're going to try and not, when they respond back to you, this is your intuition. They're going to try and block this because they're going to gaslight you and speak bullshit. And this needs to be at a high point right now. We're in Pisces season. Look, if you need an Aries to help you with this, Libra, because we're your opposite sign and you balance us. Well, guess what? We're your opposite sign. You need to take initiative. And we got your back. Be prepared for this person to lie. And say they're not doing what you think they're doing when you feel it and you know it. Don't let them get you off balance. You need to do you. And if you need an Aries to come in and be the Queen of Swords for you and the Mom of Truth, I'm doing it right now. This person, the soulmate, twin flame, whatever the fuck you want to call them. You need to speak your truth. Take that leap of faith. Stand your ground. Let me see the bottom of the deck here for this one. Yep. Hierophant in reverse. Very well. Could be getting divorced. Very well could be getting divorced. The bottom of the deck for this one. is the Five of Swords. That's that person who hurt you. Not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times and left you out in the cold. They did it on purpose because there you are sitting back here wounded, Libra, and left you an emotional mess. Did not care. They just went on about their life. Well, guess what? You get this in order. Make that decision to clear all this stuff and close these cycles, because this didn't start with you. It started before you and past lives. It's been a karmic lesson. It's been a karmic lesson that the whole zodiac had to learn. So, Libra, I suggest you cut this off. This whole energy of just someone not caring, like, yeah, there's no higher commitment here. And if you're dealing with the Gemini, here it is. Taurus and Gemini. But either way, that's neither here nor there. Yeah. Be prepared to be gaslighted, lied to, and you need to worry about yourself right now. Do your healing. Close this cycle. That's karma. And you're here to do it. Get ready. It's your full moon. Powerful. Anyway, Libra, that is your reading. That's your general reading from now until the end of March. Sorry for getting these out late. I had some things going on myself. Because of this stuff and these triggers, I broke up with my boyfriend to work on me. Also, a few days later, my grandma passed. So, I'm trying to deal with that as well and try and be as stable as possible. So, it's kind of hard to do these readings, but I'm pushing through. All right, Libra, I love you. I will talk to you later. I hope this resonates. If it does, please hit the like button, subscribe. I do private readings. I didn't put anything in the description yet, but I'll get down to that after I'm done with the readings. We'll see you later. Bye.